Hello everybody, today's stretch is all leg focused and we're going to jump right into it with a 2-minute saddle position. Now, for most of these positions, don't force the positioning and the pose for too long if you're in a lot of pain. You can always take breaks, and another thing is focus on your breathing. Deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose or the mouth. That's not too big a deal, but make sure you're breathing in through your nose and being as relaxed as possible. This saddle position is focusing on your knees, your shins, your ankles, and your quads. And we have come to an end of the saddle position. Next up, we are going to switch into a sumo squat, and we are going to hold the sumo squat for another 2 minutes. Now, I know this might also be another tough position for many of you. So again, remember you can take breaks and focus on your breathing. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth or the nose, but try and be as relaxed as possible, having your feet flat and your feet slightly wider than your normal squat position, and then just focus on the breathing. This might be a bit intense for some of you, but it's really good for your ankles, your knees, and a great stretch for your hips and your growing area, pelvic floor too. So stay relaxed, keep breathing, and hold this for another minute and a half. All right, good job. As we come out of the sumo squat, we are going to go back into the saddle position. Now, guys, I know this might feel like torture for some of you. I know this might be difficult, but trust me, the more you do this, the better you get. The better you get, the more flexible you get, the more mobility you get. Try and fight through. It might not be great, it might not look perfect the first time, but the more you do this, the better you get, and the more time you're able to hold some of these positions. Just keep breathing, stay relaxed, and don't focus on the pain, focus on the breathing. Alright, we have come to an end of the saddle position. I know you may feel a bit sticky, a bit of pain coming out of that. Slowly come out of it and let's go into a right side pigeon. And we're going to hold this right side pigeon for 1.5 minutes. This should be a fairly comfortable position, and we'll target areas of focus here are your hamstrings and your glutes. This will help loosen up your lower back if your back is tight. Again, focus on the breathing. There shouldn't be any pain in your knee or your hip. If there is, please feel free to adjust and then just continue being relaxed as possible in the position. Alright, we have come to an end of the right side, and we are just going to switch over to the left side, and the same principles apply to the left side pigeon. Just stay as relaxed as possible, no pinching in the knee or in the hip, and don't tense your body. Just focus on being as calm as possible. Let your body just sit and go into the stretch. We're not trying to force anything, we're just going to focus on our breathing for another minute. Okay, we have come to the end of the left side pigeon, and now we are going to go into a forward fold for 1 minute. With this stretch, if you have tight hamstrings like me and you're not able to go as low as getting your forehead to your knees, then just sit in that position. It might even help if you fold some blankets or sit on a pillow so you can go slightly deeper into the stretch. But again, do not force issues. Just let your body fall into it. As you focus on your breathing and you let go more and more, just get into it much deeper. All right, and now you're going to hold this position for another minute. And then you can come out of this position slowly. Now we are going to then focus on the right side double pigeon. If you're not able to get your leg up, your right side up on top of your left, then what you're going to do is you're just going to have your right leg in front of your left leg, not instead of above, just in front. This is a right side double pigeon. You should feel some real focus in your hamstrings and your glutes. Again, lean forward as much as you can. Don't force issues too much. Just focus on being as relaxed and on your breathing. Okay, we are going to switch over to the left side double pigeon. Same principles apply. If you're not able to get your leg on top of your right side, then you're just going to have it in front. But again, stay as relaxed as possible in the position and focus on your breathing. Hold this position for another 30 to 40 seconds. Great, good job. We are almost there. Now we are going to hold a seal position. This position may be tough for some of you if you're not able to extend your back as much. So what you're going to do, if it's too intense or if you're feeling pain, especially on your lower back for this, you are just going to hold this but on your elbows. However, just like every other position, do not tense your glutes or your legs or any other muscles. Stay as relaxed as possible and focus on your breathing in through the nose. We are going to hold this position for another 30 seconds. All right, great. Now we are going to go into the last position of the day. So come out of the seal position nice and slow and send your hips all the way back into a child's pose. This should feel amazing for your back, your hips, your legs, your whole body. You should even feel like you're about to fall asleep in this position. Just focus on nice deep breaths, and we're going to hold this for another 30 seconds. I'd just like to thank you all for coming to my stretch to stretch with me. I hope this helps you with your leg recovery, your mobility, and your flexibility. And also just let me know in the comments what other stretches you would like me to show you.